Hello, everybody. We're doing episode 2, The Ultimate Podcast.
Episode 2 of the Be Ultimate Podcast with the host, Macallister Ultimate, and his sidekick, his dad Ultimate.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding. Dad Ultimate is his dad. So, Macallister Ultimate, as the host, I'll turn it over to you.
What is your favorite animal?
What is my favorite animal? That is a great question. I have 2 favorite animals.
Let's find how many there is.
Well, thank you. I like the bald eagle. It's America's animal, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And I also like the American bison. We went on a trip last summer and saw a bunch of them, but I've always just loved how big
And gnarly they were.
and strong and a little gnarly.
They also have like curve-shaped horns, like a buffalo.
Yep, like a buffalo.
Yay!
I don't think they make that noise, but we'll act like they do. All right. What else do you got for me, Macallister Ultimate?
What were you scared of when you were 7 years old?
Oh, so Macallister Ultimate's 7 years old, so he's asking me what was I scared of when I was 7 years old? Man, when I was a kid, there was a big black dog that scared me, that chased me around the neighborhood one time. And I think ever since then, I haven't liked big dogs. But I remember it chased me, and I ran up the back stairs of our porch, and it chased me up the stairs, and I was able to get inside, though, before the dog was. It was just some random dog that wasn't on a leash, and it was just chasing me around the neighborhood. So, yeah, that scared me when I was 7 years old.
That's why you don't let me on big dogs.
I'm a little protective of you and big dogs,
Because they can, if they're right next to your face and they're mad, they can chomp your face off.
They could chomp your face off if they
Yeah.
were,
Like,
That's right.
like big black bears. Ah!
They could be like a big black bear. So if you see a big black bear,
One.
run. Is that what you're supposed to do?
No, stand still and get big as you can.
That's right. If you come face to face with a big black bear,
Or any bear.
or any bear,
Aside from polar bears, because they're the biggest animal in the world.
that is not true.
The biggest bear in the world.
There we go.
Yay!
Polar bears are the biggest of the bears, but if you see one, you don't run, because then they think that you're food. So you try to get as big as you can.
Do not, just, if there's shelter nearby you, just run from a polar bear and just get in the shelter if you can.
Okay. That sounds like a good plan. What else you got for me, buddy? I'm really excited to be your first guest on your podcast.
What is your favorite biome?
My favorite biome? That's the question. What are my options? I'm not sure. I even know
Arctic.
Arctic, okay.
Jungle.
Jungle.
Rainforest.
Rainforest.
Swamp.
Swamp.
And ocean.
Ocean. Is desert? Is that a biome?
Yes.
What is my favorite biome?
Out of those 6.
How do you spell biome?
I don't know.
Biome. Biome.
Oh. Wait, that's actually in Zootopia.
It says Zootopia is my favorite biome.
That's not even a biome.
Zootopia is my favorite biome.
No, only out of this. Arctic, rainforest, forest, swamp, desert, and ocean. Any of those 6.
Now, is this like I have to go live there or just go visit?
Go visit.
I would love to go to a rainforest.
Dude, those have tigers.
There's no tigers in rainforests.
What about jaguars?
Jaguars are in rainforests.
You do know they're very dangerous to humans.
I think all biomes are dangerous.
Yeah. Aside, what is one? Forest.
A forest?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Is that dangerous?
Forests aren't dangerous?
Only if they have wolves.
Well, I mean, there's risks anywhere in life, buddy.
Yeah.
So.
If you want to have candy or get a super cool remote control car. Look at my
All right. So you got any questions? Any more questions for your dad?
How do you have fun?
What do I do for fun?
Mm-hmm.
What do I do for fun? Well, most of the time we're hanging out, doing fun stuff, going on adventures. I like to go hiking, which sometimes you put up a red flag in our hiking trips. I like to go hiking, skateboarding. What I don't like about skateboarding is falling.
Yeah, because he hurted his thumb.
I hurt my thumb. Yep, I tried to skateboard over a stick.
Yeah, I skateboarded over it, and I lost my skateboard under a car.
That was a different stick.
But I still lost my skateboard under a car.
Your skateboard took off down the street, down the parking lot, underneath the car. Dad ultimate on the skateboard.
I actually lost my skateboard now twice under a car.
Twice under a car. He's had to go crawl on his belly to get it underneath, to get it back out.
Yeah, and I also once lost a ball under a car.
You lost a ball under the car?
Yeah.
Man.
Under a different car.
That's rough.
Yeah, I know. We were coming back from a baseball game, and I just lost my ball under a car.
Phew.
Boom,
Man,
it's gone.
Talk about your all-time bad luck. Never got it back?
I did
Oh.
everything, which I lost under the car.
What's it mean to lose something?
Sadness.
Sadness? I think if you lose something, it means
Angry?
that you no longer have it.
No, it means sadness and angry because you just lost it.
But if you lost it, then it's gone.
Yeah, lost it. That means you're sad and angry.
But you have it back.
I have it back, which I'm not sad and angry because I got it.
But did you lose it if you have it back?
No. Good one.
Good one.
The final question of the day.
Did I even answer that question?
No.
What was the question? What do I do for fun? Skateboarding.
Yeah. This is the.
I like to go hiking. We play Fortnite together.
This is the final.
I'm still talking over here. I like to go bowling.
Then
I like to tell jokes.
I'm the host.
All right.
The final question. And the final question of the day before Storm the Guest.
Final question of the day before Macallister plays.
Stomp the Guest.
Not stomp the guest. Stump the guest.
Not stomp.
No, it's not stomp.
You're saying thump. I'm saying.
Stomp. Stump means like you make them, like they don't know the answer to the question. Stomp means like you beat them down, like.
Like fruit fly, like you're doing bang, 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 bang.
That's right, like a fruit fly.
Which
So
we get one ton of fruit flies.
we have an insanely amount of fruit flies.
And I'm great.
And
Fruit flies.
so go ahead before we play Stump the Guest.
Stomp the Guest.
You have one more question for Dad Ultimate.
Where would you live? In a house or a super OP mansion?
Super OP mansion? What's that mean?
Super OP mansion means in super awesome, ultra mansion?
I would like to live in a house.
Why not a super OP ultra mansion?
I would like to live in a house.
But what about if the mansion and for each month it only costs $1?
A mansion that costs $1. I would like to have a house with a garden and a front porch swing where I could read some books.
Then Woody Mansion could have that.
Okay, well, you're asking me what I wanted. I want to live in a house.
I want to live in a super OP ultra mega mansion.
Who's this podcast about? I'm the guest.
And I'm the host.
All right, so
First, before we stomp the guest, check out our merch.
So we got some Be Ultimate merchandise available. Check out the links in the description.
There's red and white if you're new, and there's also a Panda edition.
Panda edition, which means it's black and white. Panda edition is what we like to call it. So,
because pandas are black and white.
who knew? All right. So for this portion of the podcast, it is Stump the Guest.
But this edition for Stump the Guest, it is math.
Math. All right. So a little math question. Hold on. Dad Ultimate is pretty good at math. So.
But what about if it's super hard?
Well, depends on how hard it is. So let's do it.
Ready, set, go. What's a million plus a trillion plus a billion plus a quillion?
1 quillion, 1 billion,
1 trillion.
1 trillion, and 1 million.
Do you know?
Well, that's the answer.
What? Do you know?
That was the answer.
No, it's not.
Then what's the answer?
I don't know. You have to do it.
I did it. It's 1 quillion and 1 billion and 1 trillion
No, it's
and 1 million.
It's infinity. No, it's
No,
actually,
that's not infinity.
No, it's what is it? Google Flex. That's Google Flex.
It is not.
It's a limited.
Man, you can't ask questions that you don't know the answers to.
What about?
I got the answer right.
What about 50 plus 167?
50 plus 167 is 217.
No, that's not right. I said 126 million.
126 million and plus what?
Plus 10.
Plus 10? It's 126 million and 10.
No, it's 100 million and 20. I said 10 for the end for the million.
Your stump the guest is
Hard.
I think you're stumping yourself in the
Dope. This is dope.
All right, it's joke time, everybody.
Give me a joke.
So go ahead and if you have a good joke, go ahead and submit them. We'll read them during the podcast.
Yeah, we might actually shout out to whoever we say.
We might give you a shout out.
If it's really, really, really funny.
Do you have a really, really funny joke, Macallister Ultimate?
What do you call a bear out no teeth?
What do you call a bear without no teeth?
A gummy bear.
A gummy bear.
Yum, 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 yum.
Why is 6 afraid of 7?
Because 7, 8, 9.
Yeah, that's right. 7, 8, 9.
I already know about that joke.
Well, I already know about the gummy bear joke.
But do you know about this one? Why did the chicken cross the street?
Why did the chicken cross the street?
Because he wanted to show his friends he had guts.
That's pretty disgusting.
I know.
Yeah.
It's actually, why did the frog cross the street?
Why did the frog cross the street?
He wanted to show ones he had to cut, so it was actually that one.
Oh, that one says you change it to a chicken though?
Yeah, because you know that chicken game, which you have to cross the street?
The chicken game, you have to cross the street.
Which I have on my phone.
Yes. There was a name for that game. I don't remember what it's called.
Frumpy?
It was not called Frumpy. It was not called Frumpy.
What about Fluffy?
Fluffy. The game was not called Fluffy. So
What about chicken across the street?
it was called like Freeway or something like that.
Freeway Heist?
Freeway, not Freeway Heist. That sounds different. Freeway. So joke time's over. Stump and Stomp, the guest, is over. Questions for Dad Ultimate's over. So the last one, what it means to be ultimate. We said to be kind and to do your best. And I think the other one might be...
You remember there's actually one more after this one?
To be yourself, to be polite, to be a good listener, and to be brave. And you're never too old to try something new. So no matter where you're at or what you're doing, like it's okay to fail or not be good at something. So to be brave and to be courageous and try new things. That's, to me, what being ultimate's all about.
One more, which I have to answer.
All right, you want to add something else to it?
It is drum roll. Stop. It is when you have a test in school. You do not cheat and look at every person's work when you don't know it.
That's right. Cheating is not ultimate. So at this point, I get to ask you anything. So here's my question. As before we wrap this up, in the Macallister Ultimate, ask you anything. Do you have a funny story about something that happened recently?
Once I was biking down my neighborhood street. I was going so fast, I needed to stop. And I actually slid. Then I did a donut. Then I just slided like if you put your brakes on too hard and you went sideways. I did that, and I pretty much stopped before I go through the stop sign. That's good. What?
Did you crash?
No. I stopped.
I was thinking you were going to tell the story about when you were riding on your little bike before it had before you even had
My Howard's bike?
No, your little bike before it had pedals.
Oh, my blue bike?
Your blue bike, and he was going down a hill over by a fountain, and he was screaming down that hill, going so fast, and then lost control, and bam!
Went into the fountain?
He took a face plant right into the cement.
Oh.
Yeah, it cut up your nose and your forehead.
But not bad than my scooter accident.
Your scooter accident? What was that?
You remember Mom was controlling the electric scooter and we hit a bump and I hit my head on the battery.
Yeah. So his mom and Macallister Ultimate and his mom had a scooter accident, and they bit it, and
I hit my head right here.
Yeah.
It was bleeding hard.
Yeah, bleeding hard. So Macallister Ultimate, thanks for having me on the Be Ultimate podcast. How do you think I did?
1 million stars and 1 million thumbs ups.
1 million stars, 1 million thumbs ups. Did I do an ultimate job?
Yep. 1 million and trillion, billion, and Be Ultimate thumbs ups.
That's a lot of thumbs up. So am I officially on the Be Ultimate squad?
Yep.
It feels good to be on the squad. If you want to be on the squad, you want to be a guest on the Macallister Ultimate podcast called Be Ultimate. If you want to join the squad, reach out, let us know, and you too can be ultimate. So
now it's for the final wall.
The final question.
No, it's the final wall, which is the beatboxing out.
Oh, we're gonna beatbox out?
Yeah.
You're supposed to ask me who else should be on the podcast.
Who else should be on the podcast?
Mr. Mondo, you should be on the Be Ultimate podcast. Because we want you on the Be Ultimate squad. Let's roll out. Subscribe, follow us, tell all your friends, share it. Be Ultimate. Until next time.
Be ultimate.